Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all fine and safe. Today we are going to learn an interesting story of 11th standard. The title of the story is A Shot in the Dark, which is written by Sagi. It's the part of 11th standard unit 2 supplementary 2. In this story we are going to see a person who considers himself to be a very smart, but he takes a stupid decision. Definitely this story will make every one of us to think. Now let's see about the writer of the story is Sagi. Sagi is actually a pen name. Here the author's real name is Hector Hugh Munro. He is very famous British short story writer. His short stories are very much sarcastic. Often he is compared with O. Henry. O. Henry is another short story writer. He is also very famous short story writer. Munro is often compared with O. Henry. Besides being a short story writer, he has also written a play, The Watched Pot, which in collaboration with Charles Maud. And that's it about the author. Now, let's move on to the story, A Shot in the Dark. First of all, let me tell you the characters of the story. The main protagonist of the story is Philip Slitherby. He is the political aspirant. He is a man who wants to become a politician. Then, the next important character is Mrs. Alfanjago. Mrs. Alfanjago is an influential woman in London. This story is set in London. She is the most powerful woman of London. Some influential voice she has got. The next important character is Bertie. Bertie is the son of Alfanjago. Next character is Clare People Casey. Clare People Casey is a friend of Philip Slitherby. The story starts like this. Philip Slitherby was in a train. His compartment is almost empty, and his journey is a profitable one. He is going to Brill Manor. Brill Manor is the residence of Mrs. Alfanjago. Philip Slitherby is a political aspirant. He wants to gain the influence in the eastern side of Yorkshire. So he wants to meet Alfanjago. She is very powerful in the city of Yorkshire. So when he gets some good name from her, easily he will get the eastern division of Yorkshire. So this is the ultimate aim of Philip Slitherby. This appointment fixed when they met last Monday. The previous Monday, Mrs. Alfanjago and Philip Slitherby met in a friendly luncheon party. There, Mrs. Alfanjago invited Philip Slitherby to her country house from the next Tuesday to Friday. So, Philip Slitherby was traveling towards Brill Manor. So, his ultimate aim is to get some good name from Alfanjago. If he will get good name from Alfanjago, he will definitely get the political power of the eastern division of Yorkshire. So, he is very eager to meet Mrs. Alfanjago. When Philip Slitherby was waiting in the train carriage, he witnessed a club member. He is waiting for his own train. When he is waiting like this, Slitherby called him, and that man also came towards him. Then they both were talking. That man is asking, I hope you are traveling towards Brill Manor, and I hope you are going to see Mrs. Alfanjago. So, this meet is going to be a successful meet for you. It will be a good time and you will be very successful. And moreover, that woman has a reputation of good host. Then Philip Slitherby said, yes, obviously. Then the train moved. They both said goodbye. Now, Philip Slitherby is attention in his magazine. He has got a magazine in his hands and he is just going through it. After some time, his attention was another member who is in his compartment. That man is very young man who is of 22 years roughly. He is very smart with a dark brown hair and fresh complexion. He is on his holidays. But that young man was restless. He is searching something. He is searching his pocket, his shirt pocket, his bag. He is searching all other things. He could see a cigarette case, a matchbox, a key, train ticket, a silver pencil case. Everything was scattered. The young man was searching something very curiously. And few moments later, the young man started talking with Flip Slitherby. Are you going to meet Mrs. Alfanjago? Yeah, I'm going to meet Mrs. Alfanjago. Then the young man said, Thank God. She is my mother. I'm her second son. My name is Bertie. And also said, For past 6 months, I am away from my home. I'm on my holidays trip. Now I am going to my final trip. After finishing my final trip, then I'll go my home to Brill Manor. Then Flip Slitherby is asking, I think you have lost something, isn't it? Bertie is saying that I have lost really not. I have left behind my sovereign purse. I have forfeit in my purse. I left my purse in my room. It seems chilly, but I have done great mistake. When I was getting ready in my room, I wrote one important letter. After finishing writing, I sealed that letter. That seal was in the purse. After sealing a letter, I left the crust in my purse. Then I forgot I left the purse on the table in my room. I have done this great mistake. And from my hotel to railway station for taxi and all, I had some silver in my pocket. So I spent that money. I thought my purse is in my pocket. But now only I realized I left my purse in my room. I should not done this much of blunder my life. Then he is also saying, now I am going to Branquay Inn for 3-day fishing. I don't know anybody there. I need help from you, £3. I'll return within 2-3 days. Then definitely I'll give you that money. Before started train, you were talking with your friend. I listened everything. You are my mother's friend. That's why I need to help from you. Then Slitherby said with some little hesitation, Okay, that will not big problem for me. I will give to you. Flip Slitherby agreed because he says that he is a son of Mrs. Alfanjago. Then Bertie was so happy and he says that I should not be irresponsible like this. I have got a very important responsibility in me. And he is thanking God and also thanking Flip Slitherby. Thank you, students. We will meet in next class.